weed of the week is a winter annual. It's prickly lettuce.
It's also known as China lettuce in some parts of the country, and I look at this particular weed, Brian, and it's one that we've seen for a long time. There are so many choices now on how to control it. It's not as tough as it once was, I don't think.
No, but you say we've seen it for a long time. The reason why it's never been that big a problem for us in our operation is, quite frankly, it stays low to the ground. So usually crop canopy is going to choke this out. I would also say if you're doing tillage, well, a lot of times tillage will clean it up. We started seeing this as a much bigger problem across the United States when a lot more people went to no-till or strip-till. Then prickly lettuce started moving in, as did many other winter annuals like mare's tail and pennycress.
All right, so let's talk soybeans. And if you're going into soybeans, I love the fall treatments for any of the winter annuals. If you get some 2,4-D or dicamba out in the fall, depending on what type of soybeans you'll be planting in the spring, that works pretty nicely. I also like throwing some Valor or Authority out in the fall, but you could certainly use those in the spring as well.
Right, if it does get to spring and you still haven't controlled this weed, it's okay. There are plenty of options that will stop it in the spring. The challenge becomes, how big is that weed going to be by the time you spray? So if you're planting wheat first, then corn, and by the time you get to soybeans, well, now if that weed is big, yes, the normal things that you would think, oh yeah, it's going to control it, just like Darren is saying, okay, maybe it's dicamba or 2,4-D or even Roundup. Well, it doesn't work as well when that weed is huge.
So when it's cold, you're going to probably have to bump your rates up on products for the burn down. So if you're utilizing Roundup or Gramoxone or glufosinate as the core products in your burn down, you're going to have to go to stronger rates to get those to work.
And better adjuvants.
If you're using the 3 Pre's, I do like having the Metribuzin and the Authority or Valor in there. They do have some burn that could be used with one of your major burn down products to try to get some help on this weed.
Yeah, burning this down in corn, I'd run with Verdict, and in front of wheat, I would do Sharpen. When we start talking post-emerge, wheat, I'd probably run Husky. In corn, I really like Status, plus a little bit of atrazine, the best. And then turning to soybeans, well, all depends on your trait. Could be Roundup, could be dicamba, could be Liberty, could be 2,4-D, lots of different traits in soybeans.
And we would recommend using at least one of them. That would be the best way to get it under control. That's all the time we have for this week's weed, prickly lettuce, but Iron Talk is coming up next.